the homie, the one and only Accord Racer. And
What up?
today, in place of Siggy B, we have this lovely, hot girl. Uh, Siggy couldn't make it today,
He's
which
coming.
is
He might be coming.
a-okay.
He might be
It's
coming.
a-okay. Um, but in place, we have this hot, sexy piece of meat in his window. So first and foremost, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am really, really, really sick. I'm really ill. Um, and Siggy was out on vacation last week. We wanted to make a video. We wanted to talk about the Super Bowl and do a bunch of stuff, and we had so many plans, and everything just kind of like fell apart all at once. So I personally want to apologize for that. But we're gonna do our best to get back on track and get things rocking and rolling once again.
Yeah.
Accord, what's on the menu, buddy?
All right. Today, NBA trade deadline day. So uneventful. I was so mad. I thought for sure Paul Gasol would be gone from Chicago and he'd be going somewhere. But apparently, the Bulls think that they're going to make the playoffs and they're not. Sorry, Bulls fans, but it's not going to happen. Uh, I thought it was uneventful. I thought maybe something might happen, but I guess because of the uh, TV contract coming in into play next year, I think everybody's playing their cards close to the vest. I guess. Um, Being a Raptors fan, I thought maybe one piece that Masai would add didn't add shit, which is fine. But for a second place team in the East, we better not be swept again in the first round. Like if he did nothing at the trade deadline and the Raptors get knocked out in the first round, there's going to be some shit coming down here in Toronto for sure. Um, the Cavs made a deal. It didn't really excite me much. I didn't expect anything out of your Lakers. They didn't do much. I don't think anybody expected them to. What I did think was going to happen was I thought Blake Griffin was going to get traded from the Clippers, um, but he didn't because their record without him is beast, and their record with him is trash. I thought for sure he was going to be gone. I don't know what you think about trade deadline, but that's what I was thinking.
Well, let's talk about let's start off with talking about we'll get back to the Blake Griffin because I think the whole Blake Griffin thing is something we actually gotta like really dive into. And me being out here in LA, I would like to spend at least 5 minutes on that subject alone.
Go ahead.
Let's start with the Eastern Conference. All right, there are 8 teams right now that are obviously you need 8 teams to be in the playoff race. Detroit, the Wizards are you know they should be in there. I don't know what's going on with the Wizards. They did make a play and got Markeith Morris from the Phoenix Suns, the disgruntled Markeith Morris, in a move that I like. Actually, I really like that move.
I thought it was alright.
He's a really good player, really athletic. Um, he can distribute the ball. He can score. He can play defense. Brings attitude to the team. I like that move for them. Um, I would have. Oh, Chicago. I believe they dealt Kirk Heinrich. I mean, dude, Chicago. I'm looking right now. You're the seventh seed right now. All right, Kirk isn't what he used to be. A few years ago, but he's still a solid player, solid veteran. I was kind of hoping they would make a play to get someone, a bigger name star. Um, imagine, imagine if somehow they would have pulled off a deal with the Rockets and for James Harden, because these rumors, James Harden and Dwight Howard were
Howard.
out there.
Yeah.
If the Bulls would have gotten James Harden with Jimmy Butler there, Pau Gasol, whoa, that's automatically deadly team. Automatic, automatically that team is deadly. Um, Miami, nothing. I mean, the way the Eastern Conference is seated right now, we got Cleveland one,
Yeah.
Toronto
Toronto
two,
too.
Boston. Boston 3,
which is a
Atlanta at
shock.
4. Yeah, which is a
Which is a
shocker.
shock.
Atlanta 4th, Miami 5th. I don't know how Miami, you got to give it to them. They stay relevant. They've been staying relevant.
I think if Chris Bosh was healthy, I think they'd be higher. But
Yeah, but you know, just right there, those five teams should have made some sort of splash. They should have made some type of trade. You know, and so yeah, it was such a boring NBA
yeah,
trade deadline.
I think there was what
Boring.
only 7 trades or 8 trades or something
I
like
don't
that.
know. It was just
It was boring.
boring.
It was boring
Let's
for
go
sure.
over to the Western Conference real quick, where we got Golden State at number one. Only four losses.
Fuck.
San Antonio, the grandpa team,
Still
has
there.
8 losses, bro.
They're beasting.
8 losses. 8 fucking losses, dog.
But
This is the same.
one of them is one of they got their asses whipped by Golden State.
Yeah. But still, I mean, this was a team that basically the same players, with the exception of Kawhi Leonard, they were playing against Pau Gasol, Lamar Odom, Andrew Bynum, Kobe Bryant, just yesterday. Just yesterday.
Yeah.
And they're still on top of the game. Um, so OKC, and this is where it gets funny to me. This is where it gets really funny to me. Oklahoma City at 3, Clippers at 4, Memphis at 5,
Five.
Dallas is 6. I don't care about Portland and Utah. They're garbage. But OKC, Clippers, Memphis, Dallas. What do they have in common? With the exception of Dallas winning the championship not that long ago, but OKC can't get over the hump. Clippers can't get over the hump. The Grizzlies can't get over the hump. And what I mean by that is they can't go to the finals. They're right there. They're knocking on the door. They can't get into the
But
finals.
are they one player away or are they multiple players
Well,
away?
you know what?
Multiple.
No, well, who knows? It could just be one. It could be a chemistry guy. It could be a leadership type of guy that they need. It could be a veteran. It could be a young rookie, someone with more legs. Anything. But here's the thing. You know that Golden State and San Antonio at the end of the day, they're more than likely going to the finals. Okay?
Yeah. It's
So
Golden
by you
State.
not
It's Golden
so right. No, but by you being OKC, Clippers, and Memphis, by you guys doing nothing, you're just waving the white flag. What's the point?
But how much was available? I mean, from
As
what
a fan, if I'm a diehard OKC fan, this is my last chance, right? This is
pretty
my
much.
last chance to have Russell Westbrook and KD on the same team. This is it. You gotta put the chips in and go all out, right? Do whatever you can. Who cares what people say? Oh, you can't get Dwight Howard. You can't get a James Harden back. You can't get a whoever, a Kobe Bryant, a Carmelo Anthony, or whatever. You do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. At least get your name out there that you tell your fans you're trying, right? You're trying to get a Carmelo. You're trying to get a D Wade, Chris Bosh, a Whitehead, or what's a Whiteside, whatever, bro. Try to get something. You get anything, anyone. But that's not the case. What's up, Epidemic? What's going on, buddy? Diggy's one hot piece of fucking meat, isn't he?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't expect much from like my team, the Raptors, because although
They're
they
second
they
place.
have yeah, but they have like a crap ton of draft picks that they're in a position where they don't even need some of them. I mean, they got so many good players in the D League right now that can't play in the NBA because our team is pretty good. I mean, we're second, but I would have given up a couple of draft picks to try and get, you know, whoever.
Whiteside.
Why? Why he wouldn't? Miami, I don't think would ever get rid of him. right? For picks anyway. I mean, I don't know. I think the TV contract next year had more an effect on these general managers now than it will, because I guarantee you, draft day, you're gonna see trades going like crazy. You're gonna see draft picks being traded. You're gonna see names being traded that aren't on under free agency. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be an interesting draft day in the NBA. I think at that point because of what happened today.
Yeah, yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
Yeah.
Not much
All right.
epidemic. Not much, buddy. How's it going over there? Hey, well, we'll talk about Kings and hockey and all that boring ass sport later.
Hey, we got some
But
good shit from hockey this week.
let's
Good
finish
week.
with the let's
We
finish with
got
the NBA real quick.
we got Texgate in hockey instead of the Slate
Texgate.
game. We got Texgate.
All right, we'll get to it. We'll get to it. But now let's go back to the Clippers, because here's an interesting little scenario here where, just that we're removed a few weeks ago from when the almighty Blake Griffin, he hit and broke his hand while hitting an equipment manager
In Toronto.
for his own team in Toronto.
In Toronto.
Of course. And so we've seen it where the Clippers ball out when Blake Griffin isn't on the court. Okay,
They got a way better record when he's not on the team.
way better record. There's more of a ball movement. Chris Paul, CP3 is I don't know. I just hear I really don't watch the Clippers. Diehard Laker fan. And I just hear that he just goes off and has these amazing games, right? When Griffin isn't on the floor, and so LA Sports Radio, they were talking today and yesterday and the day before yesterday about a trade. Would you make this trade, Accord? Would you trade right now, Blake Griffin
Straight
to the
up.
Knicks to the Knicks for Carmelo Anthony?
If
And
I
Melo
was,
and Melo would not say no to that,
if,
because Lala's out here. They live out here in LA.
yeah.
He wouldn't say so. If they would have done something, and that could have happened, would you have made that trade?
If I'm the GM of the Clippers, hell yeah, I would have made that trade. If I'm Pat Riley or whoever at the Knicks, why I don't know.
Phil Jackson?
Phil Jackson. I don't know why I said Pat Riley.
Pat
I
Riley.
got Pat Riley on that mind. Phil Jackson. If I'm Phil Jackson, I wouldn't. I'd be telling that GM, don't fucking do that whatsoever. Carmelo, the Knicks are becoming better. Carmelo Anthony, for whatever reason, is like he's sharing the ball more. He's not trying to be the be all and end all. And I'm king of New York type shit. If I'm New York, I don't do that trade. If I'm LA, I do it. But if you want, you have to straight up. I wouldn't do it. But if you want
How
to
would
add,
you, as a Knicks fan, okay, which you're not,
which I'm
and
not.
I'm not, but as a Knicks fan, or for if you were a Knicks fan, don't you think you've already seen more than enough out of Carmelo? Don't you think you've already gotten more than enough out of him?
But as a fan, sure. I'm a Knicks fan. I want Blake Griffin because fucking
Younger,
yeah, he's younger. He's
he's hitting
better.
his outside shots
Yeah,
now.
and he's better in the post.
Okay,
So
post. So, what type of players are really good in the post? Under what type of system? The triangle system.
triangle system. Yeah,
What does Phil Jackson like to run?
yeah. He's famous for the triangle system. That's his system. So
I think that would work. And on top of that, you have flashy, all-star dunker, posterizer Blake Griffin coming to the city of New York.
I don't know.
Would it work? Maybe not. Maybe you're right.
I don't
Maybe you're
think so.
right. Maybe it wouldn't work. But why not
I
give it
think-
a go and try it?
I think they need to. If I'm a Knicks fan, my first priority is get rid of fucking what's his name. He used to be on the Raptors, and we fucking hated him. Bargnani. The day Masai made that trade, we were all like, fucking A, he's gone. He was the worst. And I think Knicks fans are seeing it Like they saw it like the second game. He was trash, and he's still trash. And they need to find a way to get rid of him before you start getting rid of Carmelo Anthony. In my opinion, as a fucking like, if I'm a Knicks fan, but as a Raptor fan, knowing how bad Bargnani is, I'm saying get rid of him first. But that's gonna be I don't know.
What's up, Sky Fox? What's going on, buddy?
Oh, what's going on?
But yeah, man. So all right, so we talked NBA trade, we talked Clippers, uh, we touched on the Raptors a little bit, talked about the lack of trades. You want to talk about Byron Scott?
I don't know. I mean, it seems like the Lakers are gonna bring him, but
Bring him back?
I think they're gonna bring him back.
Really?
I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you bring him back?
Well. I was listening.
You're a Laker
to
guy, so
Hold
I
on,
mean, you
hold
tell
on,
me
hold
why
on.
you wouldn't bring him back.
I was I was listening to Mason Ireland yesterday, who's the biggest LA sports talk radio, well, one of the biggest here. And um, John Ireland is also the voice of the Lakers.
Yeah,
Okay, and this is his own radio show. He has the in and outs of the Laker organization, which is a key factor for him in being such a great successful show. Apparently, Mitch Kupchak, the Lakers general manager, got interviewed, and somebody asked him, "Hey, are you guys gonna bring Byron Scott back?" And he goes, right away, he just cut him off. He goes, wait. You know, just to be clear here, um, we're gonna be talking. When we're ready to talk about Byron Scott, about his future, you'll be the first to know. But he's under contract.
yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna answer any other questions. I'm gonna leave it at that. He's under contract. If there's something that changes in the future, you'll be first to know. What vote of confidence is that if you're Byron Scott? Where's the backup? Where's the backup? You just cut him off? You know, haven't you heard this in the past? Regardless if you're gonna fire a coach, haven't you heard a GM in the past go, "Oh, he's our
He's my guy. He's my
guy.
guy.
He's my guy. We're gonna, he's struggling, but we're gonna work things out." And then at the end of the season, fire him. But hey,
Yeah.
he was your guy, right? No confidence at all. You know,
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a. I don't know what's going on with the Lakers. I think this season just has to end for the Lakers, and then we'll see what happens going into
I
the.
hate, I hate to say it, but I think Siggy was right, man. I think they're gonna bring Luke.
You think Luke Walton's coming?
I think so. That asshole nailed it.
He was right.
Sexy ass Siggy V.
I think. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Hey, since we have this hockey nerd epidemic on right now, you want to touch
Hey,
base about hockey right now?
All right. Let's talk about the NHL real quick. Love me some hockey. Being up here. Textgate, as they're calling it. Dennis Weidman hits a referee. He says it was by accident. He said he was concussed. He said he didn't know what the fuck he was doing. It's obvious by looking at the video. I've seen it many times. He fucking hit the ref big time. I think he meant to nail him, and he did. He got his 20 games, which is the minimum. And the NHL, suspended him. He goes on to the commissioner and challenges it. The commissioner, now I don't know if they subpoenaed his phone records.
Nope.
I don't know if
He didn't.
a teammate gave it up.
Nope.
I
Nope.
don't know what's going
Nope.
on.
He handed it over the phone
He
like a straight up dumbass.
Okay, so he handed it over the phone. Okay, he hands over the phone, and on his phone, he's talking about how the stupid refs and the stupid media put him in this position. How are you gonna ask for forgiveness when you have that in your phone? He should have put a Tom Brady and destroyed the shit out of it, broke it, done whatever he could have done to that phone, and just went in there. The NHLPA was a problem too. They went in there and asking for a 0 suspension. which is not going to fucking happen. The NHL is going to back up their refs all the time, right? So he obviously loses. He gets his 20 games. Bettman comes out and says all this shit about after he saw that text, he was thinking of giving him more, but he didn't. He kept it at 20. Now it's going to go to a third-party arbitrator, which works completely different than the NFL. So this guy's going to decide what's going on, but he's already served 8 games on his 20-game suspension. If the arbitrator lowers it to, let's say, 10, by the time it gets there and does everything, he's going to be serving more than 10. I think this whole thing is just completely fucked up. First off, why are you keeping that kind of text message on your phone? Why are you giving up your phone? And if they're saying the NHL subpoenaed the phone, I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's some crazy shit. This is going to be fucked up in the next couple of weeks.
It's hilarious, bro.
It's hilarious. It is so funny that you hit a ref, you say you're concussed, and the best part was the doctors that said he had a concussion, they said he had a concussion. They evaluated him days later, and they did it over FaceTime. How are you going to have, and then my Toronto Maple Leafs, okay? My homegrown fucking Leafs. They're so shit right now. I hate them. Like, they're playing so bad. What's this? Epic. He should have got the season. I agree. He should have got the season. Okay? And playoffs.
You know why you give him a season? You know why you give him a season suspension? Not because he hit the ref, but because he was a dumbass and he gave up his phone. That's why he should get the season.
Yeah.
Because you gave up, you guys. Hey, boss. Imagine. Hey, Accord, come into my office. Come into my office. I heard you're beefing with Epidemic, man. Is this true? Man, it's not true. Hey, I heard you bumped him in the hallway. Is that true? That was an accident. I was stumbling. Let me see your phone real quick.
And you hand over.
Texting Falcon. Man, fuck that bitch ass Epidemic, bro. He's a dark matter, try hard, Call of Duty nerd. Fuck him, he piece of guy. Why would you give me your phone, Accord?
I know.
Why the fuck would you give me your phone?
I agree.
Hey, by the way, just to make things clear here, everything I just said about Epidemic is the truth.
So, so my Leafs, right? Nazem Kadri gets hit on the ice, goes back to the bench, and does the throat cutting thing to a player. Okay? It's on camera. It fucking everything. My PS4, it's just a cord racer. So, he does the throat slash thing, all that kind of shit. He gets the 1 game or the fine or whatever. But he tried hiding behind. I wasn't in the right frame of mind. I got hit hard. The NHL now is gonna be like, yo, you guys can't be hiding behind this fake ass fucking concussion shit as an excuse because it's so blown up in the media now that they have doctors all over the place and concussions and this and that, and the NHL's getting sued and NFL's getting sued and fucking everybody's getting their fucking sue on. This whole thing is completely fucked up. I don't know what's gonna happen. Fuck. I don't know. I don't even know. I'm surprised you even know about the hit, to be honest with you, because you're living down in LA. But
come on, man. Really?
I think you're just watching.
That's the only exciting thing. Look, that's the only exciting thing about hockey, bro. The stupidity that the players do.
Hockey right now.
Hey.
If any Montreal Canadian fans are watching this right now and saying, fuck you, Accord, you're a Leaf fan, fuck you and your team right now because you guys are shit in the bed so bad. I feel bad for Montreal Canadiens fans. I really do. The one black guy, probably the best black player in the NHL history and in the league right now, and his own coach threw one of the bus yesterday. It was hilarious to see that happen. But whatever. That's my take on it. I think he should have given up his fucking phone. He shouldn't even. You hit the goddamn ref. You goddamn know it. And you're lucky you didn't get the fucking. All it is ice soccer. Hey, soccer's the fucking bomb too. All right, that's real football.
What's up, Wookie? Welcome.
Any Manchester United fans today are crying right now. If you know what I mean. If you watched your Man United play today, you guys are fucking crying right now. You guys lost to some fucking C League team. Anyway, that's my take on it. And whatever. I think Weidman, he's lucky if he just got the 20.
All right. All right, cool. So now we've talked about the NBA boring ass trade line of 2015, 2016. Talked about um, hockey and the sex gate or sex gate, text gate.
Texting.
Well, what's on my mind? Hey, hope the wife heard
Okay.
that. By the way,
She's gonna come running in right now.
woo, gotta shut off the stream. You know what I mean? All right. So now, what are we gonna transition into? What are we gonna talk about?
You want to talk about this Peyton Manning thing? It's
Why
just look.
not?
I mean,
Why
it's
not?
to me, like he's not being tried for. If anybody doesn't know,
First of
this
all,
goes
I
back
don't
to
know.
this.
So
Okay,
go,
so
go.
it goes back to his college days, right? And the whole sex assault going on, and the whole backing of athletic players and shielding them and protecting them, and saying kind of like "fuck you" to the women. You put yourself in that situation type thing. So he's being brought up in this investigation, but he's not being charged with anything. They specifically said they're not charging him with anything. So you
What
got people.
happened?
They're saying that he got into I don't know, by one of the female doctors in the school. He like fucking showed himself or fucking sexually assaulted her. I don't even know the 100% of what he did. From what I heard, he showed his fucking dick or something. To me,
What the fuck is she
but
doing in the locker room?
nah, she was a doctor. Like she was like one of the training staff and the doctors or whatever.
Okay, and where was
So
she?
most likely in the locker room.
Okay,
So
and she just happened to fall on his dick. I
no,
mean,
he didn't do it. He just
right?
showed it. Like he just kind of like did one of those, "Hey, how's it going?" and then close it back up type deals. So what I was hearing was he needs to address this because he didn't really address the HGH situation. He just won the Super Bowl. He's rumored to be retired. Also rumored going to LA for whatever stupid reason. And now this thing gets dropped on him. Everyone's saying he needs to come out and say something. He needs to come out and say something. If I'm Peyton Manning, I'm not being charged. I'm gonna come out and say, look, I didn't do shit. They're not charging me for anything. They're using my name because it was a time of when it happened. I didn't do shit. Go fuck yourselves. That's what, for me, that's what it
But
is.
what good is that gonna see? Like
Yeah,
maybe see.
Wookie just said it. Wookie just said it. She's a team doctor in the locker room.
Okay,
That's why.
here's my point of view. If I'm innocent, right? My name's Peyton Manning, right? First of all, I'd be like, guys, I want to thank you for the press conference. As you guys know, I just won the Super Bowl, and people just want to sit on my dick. I listen. Things that happened 20 years ago, I don't remember. I was young, dumb, full of, football
Yeah.
greatness. And, my cock arm here, threw a lot of touchdowns, and I got drafted by the Colts. People are going to use my name and say whatever they want. Show me factual evidence, all right? Don't go ahead and use my name, something I didn't do, right? I haven't done
Yeah.
anything wrong, and I'm going to move forward. Bottom line.
Yeah,
Bottom line.
I think she ended up settling all that kind of shit too. Like it didn't, but they're just bringing it.
Never went to court.
See, there you go. So yeah, so like it's one of those stupid fucking. They're gonna protect him, but it goes. They're trying to bring it up as college sports athletes are protected from this kind of thing, and they can do and say and do whatever they want, and it's not going to affect them in the long run, and it just hurts the women involved, all this kind of shit. To me, if the guy did it, he did it. But you can't come to me 20 years later and try and pull a Bill Cosby and say that he did all this kind of shit when his name is in the news 24/7. It unfortunately it makes you look like a shady bitch. It does. I'm sorry, but it does. It makes you look like a shady bitch. In my opinion. But whatever. I mean, that's the Peyton Manning thing. I mean, I still think he's going to retire. By the way, I think he's going to be done.
Well,
I don't think he's going to be doing anything.
this just in.
This just in. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
So I don't know if you heard about the rumor a few hours ago, many hours ago, probably like around 4 a.m. my time.
4 a.m.
So I don't know.
Yeah, so
Oh shit! There you
7.
go. 13 hours ago. I heard on my way to work that the Cavaliers were thinking about trading Anderson Varejao, the Brazilian center, who's been with LeBron for many years, who LeBron looked forward to playing with when he came back. Just ended up trading him to the Magic for Channing Frye.
Yeah,
What do you think about that?
I think it's a good trade. I mean,
I think so too.
they needed. I think what the Cavaliers are trying to do right now is which I think a good first place team would do. Forget who's in second and who's chasing you. Your goal right now is championship. You were there last year and you got beat by the by Steph Curry and all that. Your goal right now is to get back there for that rematch and beat them. That's what you want to do. You're not looking at the rest of the Eastern Conference. You don't even care what's happening in the West. Your focus right now, if you're Cleveland, is Steph Curry and the championship. That's what you want. And especially because this is the last year for LeBron's contract. I think it's a good trade. If I'm a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, it shows me that you're going for it.
Yeah, I
You're
mean,
not sticking with it. You're not
it's
putting
not a
everything on LeBron.
it's
You're
not
going
a
for it.
huge it's not a huge. I mean, I don't know how Channing Frye is now as opposed to what he was 3 or 4 years ago when he was with the Suns and the guy was balling out, couldn't miss from 3-point land, could stretch the floor, was a nightmare for defensive coaches. But I like the trade. I like the move. It's
I think it
we'll
is.
see
But
how it goes type of deal.
as Wookie's saying in the chat right now, they won't. Will they win if they let because of the way LeBron is? Is LeBron uncoachable? We touched on this when the whole coaching firing thing happened before. Is LeBron the problem? He wasn't the problem in Miami, but he also had D Wade and Chris Bosh.
See, here's the thing. LeBron's a great player. I'm sorry. LeBron is he
He is a
he's
great
too
player.
he's a good player, but if he would have had the assassin mentality Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant have, LeBron James could have been the greatest of all. And this goes from 2004 or 5 or 6 or whatever, whenever he came into the league, okay? And when the game was on the line, what would he always do? Try to create double teams and
Yeah.
dish the ball out. Have someone else shoot the game-winning shot. That was the problem there. He didn't learn. See, then what he should have done. Oh, what he should have done. No, I'm not gonna stop. What he should have done
Wookie's like,
is
stop,
is no
please.
no no. What he should have done is try to finish the games. All right, try to take over and gain that experience. Whether or not he would have made those game-winning shots or not, that would have changed the course of his future from then on out. Because he had all the tools. He had a great passing ability, great rebounder, right? Always led the league in assists and rebounds and points per game. But if he had that killer assassin mentality, that would have made him the complete most dangerous player of all time in the NBA. But he didn't have it. He was always dependent on other players. Always. Always, always, always. What did Michael Jordan do or
Give me the
didn't
ball.
do?
Give me the
He,
ball.
he was never dependent.
Yeah, give me the
He
ball.
made Steve Kerr who he was. He made Tony Kukoc who he was. He got the best out of
Pippen.
Bradley, Pippen, all the other players, man. All the other players. The only true really good basketball player Michael Jordan got was Dennis Rodman, and we all know what type of player Dennis Rodman was.
Yeah.
But that was the only good player he got. Kobe Bryant, he started the league off with a Hall of Fame list, okay? So yes, Kobe had a lot of people that he learned from, but it didn't matter. He still had that killer mentality. He didn't care. He was playing with Shaq. He was playing with Robert Ory. He didn't care. He was playing with all these other great Laker greats. He was still demanding the ball and shooting the ball, taking the game-winning shots, and making them.
Yeah.
And when did LeBron? What did LeBron have to do to win a championship? He had to go, leave his team, and go to Miami. He needed Ray Allen to make a spectacular three-point shot in the corner with less than a minute left in a game in order to win his.
Yeah.
Bro.
I don't know. But for me, it's Jordan's number one, Kobe's number two.
Rookie, yes.
There's no
Yes.
touching that. He's talking about Ryan.
Wait, no. But here's my thing. I don't want you to get it twisted. Pippen, absolute great player. Jordan made Pippen. When Rodman came to the Bulls, Rodman was already a great player. He was already a great player. Jordan got everything out of his team. And some.
Well, greatness brings the greatness out of you, right? Like if you're surrounded by the greatest player of all time, it could be me on the fucking court. Jordan's gonna make me look good, right?
Not necessarily because Kobe was never that.
Good. That's why Kobe's not.
Never that
that's why Kobe's number two. But I don't think LeBron having that killer instinct. I don't think that he would be the greatest player of all time. I don't think he has it. I think LeBron was groomed the minute he turned 13 years old to be business-wise, make that money, get those deals, make that paper, play as good as you can, get, championships, whatever. But his first mentality is money. It's money and money and money, and that's all it is. Whereas with Jordan and Kobe, it wasn't. All that winning. Jordan, winning. I mean, Jordan created everything. Air Jordans with Nike. He created all that. And when Kobe was there, he was coming in. Kobe just took it and ran it, but he still had that drive that Jordan had. I want the rings. I want the championships. Then you got LeBron looking at it and going, fuck that. I want my own shoe. I want my own clothing line. Like, to me, I'm not saying LeBron doesn't want championships, but I'm saying LeBron is looking bigger picture. Right?
Wookie, I honestly think now I watched them both. All right? As a kid, I watched them pretty much in their primes, both. Hey, Jordans came in the late 80s. Right? I didn't start watching basketball till it was until 1991. Right? I was like
92, 93.
8, 9,
Bill Russell.
No. Saying Bill Russell's the greatest of all time. Sorry. When there's no competition on the floor, how could he be the greatest of all time? He had nobody to go up against. If you were to put Bill Russell up against Hakeem Olajuwon, give me Hakeem all day, every day.
Wow, hold on.
Bill Russell against Hakeem?
I might still take Russell.
Give me Bill Russell against Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the greatest scorer of all time. Give me Kareem. Come on. What's up, Dansby? What's going on, buddy? 14 championships in a time when there was zero competition. Tell him.
Yeah, but he was like the original. Like
there was dude. It's like this. Give me a soccer field, right? Because you love soccer. Give me a soccer field, right? It's what is it? 10 against 10?
11
right?
on 11.
11 on 11, right? Give me Argentinian players over here, all right? Against
current day or past? Because there's a difference.
Doesn't matter.
All right.
Doesn't matter. Against a third world country, bro. In a league where there's nothing but fucking they're Belize, and give me Belize. Give me just any bullshit ass country out there. That's the same. There was no competition.
I get what you're saying, but this goes back to when we were talking about, is Jordan the greatest or is LeBron the greatest? You really can't do the decade thing. Like it's really hard. You can't talk to guys like us in our age group and say Jordan's not the best. Because
And,
to me, I'm gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me?
and
Jordan's number one.
here's the thing. Here's the thing. Like, I'm not knocking Bill Russell. I'm not. I'm not, because even though there was no competition for him, right? He still had to go out there every night, avoid injury, right? Play and score and get rebounds, pass the ball. He still had a game to play so for 10 years or whatever it is, he won. All right, great. During the Jordan era, there wasn't the type of competition. See, the NBA today, it's almost a level playing field because every NBA team has superstars, right? During the 90s, it was always the Bulls, the Knicks, the
So
Hornets, the Pacers, it was the Lakers, Pistons, and the Jazz. That's it. Every year. Every year.
I
And it
mean,
was always the Bulls way up here, every other team way down
I
here.
mean, okay, so Wookie's like, what are you gonna rate players on, right? Because he's obviously going by championships. Championships is a big key to me. But I'll use the NFL example. Okay, how many Super Bowls did Dan Marino win? Right?
Zero.
Is he still one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time?
Yes.
But he hasn't won a championship. Is
But
he
he's
still
not.
a great quarterback?
Yeah, but not the greatest of all time.
I'm not saying the greatest of all time, but
But
is he
we're
in the
talking
top?
about the greatest of all time.
But you still wouldn't put uh,
Dan
what's his name?
Marino's top 10. Top 10.
Dan Marino's top 10.
Yes.
I mean, I don't disagree with what Wookie's saying or Bill Russell being number one. I wouldn't put him necessarily number one, but he's definitely top four, top five, right? To me, he's definitely there. He's right there.
I don't know, bro. I
I
can name
can't.
5 Lakers, bro.
No, but you're
This
looking at it from a
Lakers.
Lakers fan. Like
No,
you
but
got
that's what
tunnel
I'm
vision.
saying.
You
That's what I'm
got
saying.
tunnel vision going on.
But that's what I'm saying. I could just name 5 Lakers off the top. Just 5 Lakers.
Okay, are you
How
gonna
can you
put?
put
Are
him?
you gonna? Are you gonna put Shaq above Bill Russell?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here! Come on, man. You can't.
Yes.
You can't do
Yes.
that. I
Yes.
I don't know. I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't think you can. But
What's up, Chubby Chub?
Chubb, I mean, I don't think you can do that. I don't think you
So
can.
so going back to quarterbacks. Going back to quarterbacks. No, no, yeah, no, no, no. Marino's not top 5. Joe Montana, Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, um,
Troy Aikman.
Troy Aikman. I
At
mean,
least, please put
that's
him in the
you're
top
right
five.
there. Even right there. Okay, that's 4. Um, Lefty, 49ers. Come on, man. Steve Young.
Young.
Okay, there's Steve Young. Um, there's so many. I just can't even think of them right now. Brett Favre. I mean, did we forget about Brett Favre already?
I'm not saying
Come
Brett
on.
Favre isn't, but
No.
Dan Marino. I mean, we're just going back. If Wookie and most people are gonna be like, championships makes you great, but there are some quarterbacks and some players that haven't won championships yet they're still great.
Roethlisberger's a great point right there.
Yeah,
Roethlis,
Big
no,
Ben.
no, no.
Yeah.
Aikman is top, bro. Because look,
Yes.
late '90s, everyone here knows. Fuck the Dallas Cowboys. They can go all suck a huge motherfucking dick, right? Everyone knows that I hate Dallas. Troy Aikman, all right, was dominant, dominant in the late '90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Dominant.
That's why that's
Right?
why I brought him up. I wasn't necessarily saying that he was top five.
Until my boy LeVar Arrington knocked him into retirement. Yeah, boy.
I mean,
Took his ass out. Fuck that mother.
I don't know. I mean, if you want to go, you you just can't
Hey,
say we bring back players and be like, oh, if he played in this era, he'd still be great. Or if
no,
he-
no. He's saying
whatever.
team accomplishments because of Michael Irving, Deion Sanders, and Emmitt Smith. If it wasn't for Troy Aikman throwing the ball and running the team, there wouldn't be those championships. You gotta remember though. You gotta remember the NFL is all about the quarterback. All about the quarterback. What NFL team, aside from the 2001 Baltimore Ravens, has won a Super Bowl without a great quarterback?
See, Desi makes a good point. He had Emmett Smith. He had
And I said Emmitt Smith.
He had one of the greatest running
I
backs.
said he wasn't that great. He had a good offensive line.
I said one of, not the greatest, one of. And Marino didn't have anybody. I mean, he made the Dolphins
Marino
get to the
was nobody.
Super Bowl on his own. Like he literally put them on his back, right?
But he didn't win. So he's not the greatest.
But
Greatest.
That's
Or top five.
I always bring the Dan Marino thing up because everyone shoots for championships, and then when you bring in the conversation of Dan Marino, everyone's like, fuck, I forgot about that, right? Like, I don't know.
Doug Williams, I know why you said hey Chubby. I know why you said Doug Williams, bro, because he's black. Don't lie to me, bro. Don't lie to me. That's my brother right there. Hey, him and Mark Rippon, the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Most underrated top 10 quarterbacks of all time.
Wookie makes another good point, right? The fucking Giants.
What?
2 Super Bowls.
Subpar?
I'm with Wookie on that.
I cannot believe. No.
I'm with Wookie.
Eli Manning is not subpar. Oh, my God.
I don't think he's as good as his brother.
Are you kidding me?
Oh,
my God. I hate the Giants. Every time that they've gotten destroyed due to all wide receivers, dude, I follow the NFC East. I know the NFC East like my hand, bro. Like my right hand, bro, and like my left hand when my right hand gets tired. All right? I know the NFC East. Eli Manning has been erratic, right? A turnover machine. 30 interceptions in a year. Why? All his wide receivers got hurt. Offensive line got hurt, all broken. It's always Eli Manning trying to make something out of nothing. He didn't have that body like Roethlisberger does that can extend plays and make them go a little bit longer and had horrible interceptions. But it's all because he's tried to make something out of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not top 15.
Sure, he's not top 15.
I'll give you that.
Absolutely, he's not. But to call him subpar? Come on.
I'm with Wookie on that one. I don't think he's that good. But
oh my God, bro,
we're gonna start a war on this.
I'm just saying. All
right.
I mean, look. We all make good points and bad points.
Yeah.
All right. Bottom line here is that Kobe Bryant's the greatest player of all time.
Get the fuck out of here! You're Laker fucking biased. All right, so sticking with this, because it's your team, your boy Kirk Cousins, what's gonna happen with him? Oh my God! What's gonna happen with him? Is he getting the franchise tag?
Look,
or is he walking? Because he wants that guaranteed money, right?
If I'm the Redskins, I don't franchise tag him.
You don't?
Oh. I don't.
All right.
I don't. You make him an offer. Doesn't like the offer, and he chooses to walk. Let the boy walk.
It seems like they already don't want him. It seems like they don't want him.
He's successful in our system. All right? He had one good year, contract year. Right?
Yeah.
Prove it again. Get a 2-year, sign a 2-year deal, and if you can keep it consistent, we'll give you a huge contract, bro. It's the Redskins. It's Daniel Snyder.
Dan B wants in because he's pissed. I don't think fucking they need to put the franchise tag on him either. I'm with you on that.
Yo, Dansby, I think we should get Dansby on next week when Sig calls in and flakes again. You know, we'll have to put fucking Dansby's sexy ass on here, and we're gonna have to replace this ugly ass model. You know what
I mean, I don't know. I'm not much of a Redskins fan, but the only thing I know about the Redskins mostly is that people want their name hit the team's name change.
Get the fuck out.
Oh man! All right. We're gonna go in. For me, here's a question. This got brought up during All-Star Weekend, and I almost threw up. But now that I think about it, it sounds like uh, it might actually happen. They're talking about when Kobe retires, you want him and Shaq on TNT, and you're gonna get what's his name now? Fuck, I can never remember his name. Off the
Ubby,
watch the
sit on
Dead
this.
Skins.
Sit on it. Just for you, just sit on it. Bathroom right. Look at this finger right here.
So mad about your Redskins. Do you want Kobe on TNT next year? Sitting next to Shaq?
Kobe will never, ever do that.
But the beef has been squashed. Apparently.
Ever.
The beef is squashed.
Okay, fuck beef. Fuck. That's beef. That's public media bullshit. There's never been beef. Kobe is not. Ask yourself this question:
First off, I don't want it. So
Would
I don't want it.
Michael Jordan sit in TNT?
That's different though. Jordan didn't fucking like anybody.
Wait a second, that's different.
Jordan was a
Spent
prick.
almost a whole hour talking
Jordan-
about how Kobe and
Yeah, but Jordan was a
Michael-
prick. Jordan's a prick.
and Kobe's been a prick the last 19 years.
He's been but he's been a prick because of the people hating on him. Because everyone was on the Jordan bandwagon.
First of all, let me just tell right now, Kobe will not be working in the front office. Kobe will not coach a team. He will not work for any other organization. He's going to go back in and rebuy stock into the Lakers. He's going to own the Lakers, part of the Lakers again. Or, I'm sorry, not again, but he will own part of the Lakers, just like Magic did. Okay? And eventually he's going to go and buy and other ventures. He's going to own part of the, dive into the Rams and own part of the Rams or some other franchise or an NFL team. He's a businessman. That's what they do. Is he going to be successful? Hell no. I don't think so. Right? But he's got his body armor drink that, he's got people in there and it sucks. It's not making any money. It's not really successful.
Yeah.
But, he's going to do his own thing. See how it goes, but it's not going to work. He's not going to work gay or any other team.
So it got brought up on All-Star Weekend, right? So like I wasn't at the game or Saturday night, but I was around like all the events and everything that was happening because it was basically like right outside my office. And everyone's going around talking about how, Kobe should be on TNT, Kobe should do media, all this kind of shit. And I'm thinking, are you guys fucking out of your minds? There's no way it's gonna happen.
Never.
I didn't think it was gonna happen. But as like the week's gone on, now that I thought about it, I'm like, he might just fucking do it.
No.
But
Never.
I mean,
Ever.
I hope you're right.
Hey.
I hope
hey,
he doesn't go on TNT.
Ever.
It's not happening.
Oh, shit.
Oh man. All right, so that's fine.
Hey, so are we good? Are we done? Is
I think
the podcast
I
over?
mean, the only thing we had.
Fellas, is the podcast over? Did you guys like it? Was it good? Were y'all bored out of your minds?
I think we gave Wookie his face is turning all red.
I'm good. I'm
like
happy. Hopefully,
he wants to kill somebody.
Now we got to get Wookie on the show. Have him cuss me out and tell me why I'm wrong. And then I'm gonna have fucking Dansby's bitch ass. He's gonna get. First of all, this fool's gonna get a nice, clean, taper, right? Gotta let his beard grow out nice and perfect. Trim it out. He's gonna come up with a suit, black tie, white shirt, pimping. He's gonna tell us why the New York Mets are the best baseball team in the world. Why the New York, New Jersey Islanders are the best hockey team.
Mets.
Then he's gonna tell us why the New York Giants are gonna win the Super Bowl, and then he's gonna tell us why the New York Yankees, although he loves the Mets and hates the Yankees, why the Yankees are still better than the Toronto Blue Jays. So hey, I'm ready for it.
Yeah, Jays this year. Can we just talk about baseball? Pitchers and catchers, man. It's happening. The Dodgers have already done it.
In case you
Jays. My Jays, they're making it this year. Fuck David Price. We don't need him. He can go to Boston.
Shut up. You
Fuck.
still salty as fuck. You
Actually,
still
actually,
crying.
with the amount of money he signed, I
You
would
still
have
got
never
tears
paid
in
him
your
that
eyes.
much. I would have never paid him that much. He's got nothing. Nothing in the playoffs. Nothing. The one win he got, he didn't even start.
Bring Chubby back to LA.
I mean, I'm so happy baseball is starting. Like, I cannot wait for baseball to start. I just can't wait for it. I already got my 20 games bought for the Jays, and I'm seeing the Dodgers when they come to Toronto. I'm going to that game. I've got my Yankee. I'm watching the Yankees. I'm watching the Red Sox. I'm watching Baltimore, even though they're fucking trash. I'm watching Tampa, even though they're fucking trash. I am excited for this AL East. I am so fucking pumped. I mean, I just can't wait for it. And I can't wait for David Price to fucking come back to Toronto. People are gonna cheer him, and people are gonna be like, "Yeah, David Price, you were so great for our team for the rental fucking months that you were here, but we're gonna fucking smash you because you signed with the fucking Red Sox." That's my mentality right now. Fuck you. He could have signed with anybody, but because he signed with another AL East team, go fuck yourself. That's me.
Tell him. David
Fuck
Price,
yourself.
eat his dick.
David Price. See, David Price is trash. No playoff wins as a starter. I mean,
Oh, man.
20 pack for the.
All right, guys. So
Lakers.
this was
Yeah.
fun. I had a good time. I want to
He's
thank you
live.
guys for watching live. For those
I
of
knew.
you guys that
Look,
did.
I knew he was a rental. We all knew. There were some stupid fans that thought, "Hey, let's offer him 20 million a season and he'll sign." That was
Should we
never
go
gonna
back?
happen.
Whoa. Should I pull up old podcasts, bro?
For what?
Were you saying David Price is legit? He's the greatest of all time. He's going to be the best Blue Jay in the history of the Blue Jays.
No, I never said.
I
he was
have your
the
audio
best.
recording, bro.
I never said he was gonna be the
Don't make
best.
me pull up the
I
archives.
said he was gonna help the team.
I will
That's it.
pull up the archives, bro.
I said
You
he was
said
gonna.
once.
help
You
the team.
said once we win the. You said we're gonna win the World Series. I'm gonna get David Price tatted on my lower back. I got it on video, bro.
Look, I knew, fucking, he was a rental. I did hope. I thought for sure they were gonna win the World Series. The
Okay, of
minute
course he
they made
does.
that
Shut up.
I thought for sure they were gonna win the World Series. I didn't think fucking Kansas City was gonna fucking do anything, but whatever. It's all about the Jays this year, and I can't wait till the Dodgers come to town, and I'm gonna take pictures of them losing and send them to your ass.
Ah! Psych. All right, fellas. It was fun.
It was fun, man.
Bye. Talk to you guys soon.
Peace.
Quick.
Thanks for coming
Forward.
out.
We're out later.
Thanks, man.